Hello there, it's me, the State Marshal. This is a quick video where I talk about some stuff I felt like, but don't want to make a big video out of them, whether for copyright or just not considering it my main domain. And as such, Descendants, Rise of Red. The communist Descendants. The fourth and worst Descendants movie so far. I'm not a big fan of Descendants, so the only reason I'm doing this is cause I felt like talking about a movie series my girlfriend loves, and well, the fourth movie is something. Descendants 4 takes place after Descendants 1, 2 and 3. Our main cast fucks off, leaving Uma in charge, despite her still being rather recently redeemed villain. She is taking charge of Auradon because one of the guys is dead. Yes, this actor died and the movie likes to rub it in twice, in the same scene, like 3 seconds in between. And Mal and her harem are leaving for somewhere else. I don't know, they just didn't want to pay back all the actors, and the necromancy ain't legal yet in the US as of 2024. Here, in my present, it's only banned in 5 countries, all that start with the letter N. This prompts Uma to try and reconcile with Wonderland, which up until now was apparently banned from their collective Discord server, by inviting Queen of Hearts and her daughter, called Red. If she was a boy, she could have a cool name, Crimson, but knowing feminists, they would turn him female and call him Cream Daughter, and the degenerates like me would go Cream Daughter. Anyway, Queen of Hearts is ruling the country like a tyrant, killing people for little details and forcing her citizens to live in fear as her military patrols the town, all the while this redhead bitch just keeps making things worse by trolling the underpaid militia. She has a friend who is a son of Mad Hatter, who helps her a lot despite her probably not being in danger, as the only reason she can go out and do these kind of things is because she is a daughter of a tyrant. The friend tells her he saw Alice in Wonderland 2 by Tim Burton once and decided to make a time machine himself, and he wanted to give her the time machine, but feared she would fuck all up, so he backpedaled. Anyway, she steals it. Next day, the underpaid, overworked captain is to be executed by the rebellious and angsty Red, who decides to troll her mom a little. But then a letter from Disneyland Kinect game comes to the rescue, telling Red Queen she has been invited to attend Auradon. Or rather, Red was invited to attend Auradon, while Queen herself is just supposed to appear there as her parent. Queen of Hearts accepts this, as she has a mischievous plan. Meanwhile, Cinderella, who's black as hell, and her Bangladeshi husband, the prince, also go there since their daughter is supposed to attend some sort of ceremony. I don't clearly remember. Also, let's forget about Chad. He doesn't exist. Anyway, Queen of Hearts and Red come. They are the bitches of the bitch club. And as soon as we get the only good song, which isn't even from this movie but from Descendants 2, Queen of Hearts does her vile trick and attempts a coup. I somehow find it bullshit that Uma and her parents can't take on these bastards, but they could basically fuck up an inanimate armor stand that got possessed in the previous movie, and even had a cool song about it. Anyway, Cinderella tries pleading with Queen of Hearts, suggesting what started all of this was a simple jest and nothing more. This makes Queen of Hearts make Red choose the punishment for Cinderella. And she, of course, to please her mother and finally feel loved, goes with decapitation. She, however, sees how vile she can turn, becoming Candy Charms 2.0, just like her mom, so she whips out the time machine, ashamed of herself, and tries going back in time, but Cinderella's daughter, whom I will call Blue, steps in, and both end up way further back than they wished. They make up via a decent song and both agree that they are here to fix all the wrongs that befell Red's mom. All in all, so far solid. Not the best, but solid. I genuinely hope this will lead to something great, like I genuinely believe that there will be something these two daughters will find more about their moms, where they will try to fix their problems, and where maybe we will learn how Cinderella wasn't that kind and great and did something evil which made Queen of Hearts evil in return, causing a great war or something. Anyway, they went so far back, o.W.n doesn't exist yet. Disney canon is thrown out the window, and instead we end up in Monster High, but with Disney characters. I originally assumed the characters underwent their own fairy tales, and slowly through the beast they united into a singular United Kingdom of o.W.n when they banished the villains, but no, apparently that never happened. They all were teens, and then Beast decided to be a cuck who ruins lives of many minorities for the sake of making a Jakubreich or something. Anyway, Cinderella is a hard-working girl who is sarcastic and basically hates a lot of shit, while Queen of Hearts is kind, loving and overly accepting lassie who wants to be kind and loved. Their daughters are so confused by this, as Red knows her mom as a bitch with a cock-sucking face that hates everything, while Blue knows her mom as the kind, optimistic and all-loving woman. At this point my theory of Cinderella fucking up QOH was beyond confirmed. Then Ursula's baby sister, whom I will call Plot Convenience, or PC, comes in and does something so silly she vows revenge on Queen of Hearts, despite it being her own fault. Also, Teen Hades and Teen Maleficent exist here, because we need to somehow attract the fans of the good Descendants movies. Anyway, I at first thought this to be a red herring, like the whole I will get you QOH from Ursula's baby sister. So the two daughters get to know their moms better, find out more about how they think, what makes them who they are, and then they spy on PC's hideout, where apparently she wants to bake a cake that will turn Queen of Hearts into a monster and shame her. So Red wants to steal the book first and stop them, while Blue is confused about the morality of stealing. So Blue confronts her mom, apologizes for being a bitch a while back, you don't need to know why, and they both sing as Blue realizes what being good means, and with Red, they try and take the book away first. They end up, however, in Merlin's super protected underage molestation facility, where a bunch of inanimate objects try and unvirgin Red and Blue. But since they saw Putties engaged, they know how to deal with the problem and win. Suddenly, villains come up and say, give book or get fucked. So Blue gives them book, which was apparently cursed, to freeze whoever is evil, and Blue, being a history nerd, knew this. Red is told to open it, and since she doesn't freeze, she's good, which boosts her ego. Merlin comes and our heroes free, while the frozen victims of Merlin's, Robert Eggers' molestation station get to see their punishment. Spoiler alert, Rule 34 only allows 18 plus people on their website, so you will never see what happened actually. Our heroes suddenly return back to the present, and this is where I expected one of three things. 1. Nothing changes as the book was cursed to freeze the evildoers, and all this time Cinderella did something else to Queen of Hearts, causing her to turn evil. 2. Both the daughters start evaporating from existence as they change the timeline too much, and Mad Hatter's son stated how risky time travel is. 3. Their moms switched places. Blue's mom is not Cinderella, and QOH is not Red's mom, it's actually reverse, somehow. 4. Their actions actually led to the events of present. They never fixed anything, they caused it. Those were the ideas that came to my head. But what does the movie do? Nothing. Yeah, apparently this black undersea tentacle bitch just caused some ruckus, and then Queen of Hearts became evil. I don't know how that is even possible, as the book was cursed in case evil guys open it, and they sure as hell wouldn't know it. They're fucking stupid. But nah! Apparently that was the right thing to do. Prevent them from doing evil, and then just fuck off back to the present to see her mom look somehow even worse, in my opinion. And then the movie ends. Woo! All in all, 4 out of 10. Has good moments, but ultimately you're better off watching Transformers The Last Night. Or actually the previous Descendants movie, aka Good Ones. In all cases, more to come. This is a filler episode to make specifically Serbians in my fandom pleased that I didn't give up on them. The new video will be an hour and 45 minutes long, so I apologize for the inconvenience. Anyway, goodbye, and hopefully we will see each other sometime.